There is an enemy that destroys dreams, breaks empires, and quietly ruins the lives of people who could have been great. What makes it dangerous is that it doesn't come from the outside. It lives inside us. It is called ego. Not confidence, not self-respect, but the voice inside your head that whispers, "You're already special. You deserve more than others. You don't need to listen. You already know enough." And that voice has destroyed more potential than failure ever could. Every human life goes through 3 stages. The stage where we dream, the stage where we succeed, and the stage where we fall. And in every stage, ego waits. At the beginning of every journey, we are hungry. We want to build something. We want to prove something. We want to become someone. But this is where ego begins to whisper. Instead of doing the work, it encourages us to talk about the work. Instead of learning, it encourages us to show off what we already know. Instead of improving, it encourages us to protect our image. Suddenly, we are more interested in looking successful than actually becoming successful. And many people never move beyond this stage because they fall in love, not with the process, but with the idea of being great. But greatness never comes from talking. It comes from quiet, relentless work. Let's say you make it. You achieve something. You build something. People start noticing. You gain recognition. Success feels good. But success carries a hidden danger. Because the moment the world begins to praise you, ego grows stronger. It tells you, you're different. You're smarter. You're untouchable. And slowly, you stop listening. You stop questioning yourself. You stop learning. History is filled with brilliant people who collapsed at the peak of their success, not because they lacked talent, but because they believed their own hype. They stopped doing the very things that made them successful. They stopped being humble, and ego finished the job. Failure is painful. It hurts the ego. And when people fail, ego often reacts in one of 2 ways. First, it blames everyone else. The system, the boss, the market, the world. Second, it convinces us that failure means we are worthless. But both reactions are lies. Failure is not the end of a story. It is the beginning of wisdom, if we are willing to learn. Some of the greatest individuals in history failed spectacularly. But what separated them from everyone else was their ability to look at failure and say, "What can this teach me?" Instead of defending their ego, they strengthened their character. The truth is, ego is the one enemy that follows us everywhere. When we are unknown, it whispers arrogance. When we are successful, it whispers superiority. When we fail, it whispers excuses. Ego is patient. It waits for the moment we stop paying attention, and then it quietly takes control. But there is a way to defeat it. Not once, but every single day. The answer is humility. True humility is not thinking less of yourself. It is thinking less about yourself. It means staying curious, staying hungry, and staying open to learning. No matter how much success you achieve, no matter how much praise you receive, because the moment you believe you have nothing left to learn, your growth stops. The most dangerous person in the room is not the one who knows the least. It is the one who believes he already knows everything. The most successful people in the world share one quiet trait. They remain students. Forever. They listen. They observe. They work, while others talk. So the next time your ego begins to whisper, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, am I trying to look successful? Or am I trying to become successful? Am I protecting my image? Or improving my craft? Am I defending my pride? Or learning from the truth? Because the path to greatness is not built on ego. It is built on discipline, patience, humility, and relentless work. At the end of the day, the biggest battle you will ever fight is not against competitors, not against circumstances, not against the world. It is the battle inside yourself, between who you are and who your ego wants you to believe you are. Win that battle and nothing can stop you. Lose it, and success itself will become your downfall. So stay hungry, stay humble, and remember this: the greatest enemy you will ever face is also the one you must learn to control: your ego.